Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky and I am here with another process video. This one I did for an online challenge. Now this video actually went up today, but I had a comment that I left the noise on in the background. It's like the fourth time I've done that. Maybe if I do it 3 more times, I'll learn my lesson, right? I'm a slow learner. So right here, you can see I went through all those Shimelle papers and I already had one that was cut at a diagonal. So apparently I must have used this paper like that in the past. I went ahead and decided I'd use this paper again, just because it was already cut and I didn't have any ideas of what I was going to do. So here you go. This is going to be the base of my layout. Now on the challenge that I'm going to be doing, we had to be using some tags. So I did take some of the scraps that were left in this Shimelle pack. I just had it all together in like one of those giant baggies. Anyways, I took some of the scraps and pulled out my Tim Holtz tag die and went ahead and made several tags. I'm also going to be making reinforcers to go onto my tags using some of the paper. In this collection, you see those little dots up there at the top. There was this paper with some dots in it like that, and they had like different finishes on them. They're kind of holographic-y kind of looking. So I went ahead and used that for the tag reinforcers. I am just going to put them together. Now you can see these aren't whole tags, which is fine. I end up cutting them down even more as we go further because I'm going to sit them right here on this diagonal line. So obviously, since I have already glued down that diagonal paper, I am going to have to cut those down to get them to slip underneath there. So it's fine that it wasn't a whole tag. A lot of times when we use our tags, we have just the top of them sticking out. So if you just have a scrap piece of paper, you don't have to have the whole piece to make it a whole tag. You can have just a little piece and then poke it out behind something. So scraps are really good for that, for me anyways, because I love tags. I know some people aren't really big fans of tags, and that's fine. I don't understand, but that's fine. But this is a great way to use some of your smaller scraps. I am just going to line these up. I was trying to get some patterns that looked good to me, arranged in a way that looked good to me. I kind of wish I had one more calmer pattern. Maybe that heart, if that heart, I would have used something a little more tone on tone or solid, but that's okay. This is what I ended up going for. I didn't want to recut another one, so we're just going to roll with it like this. I will end up threading all the tags with crochet thread. Now right here, because this was a challenge, I hadn't picked my photos out to begin with. So right here, I'm just going to go through a couple sets of photos I had sitting on my desk to see which ones I like the best. I was going between these two that were darker and also this one of Adele. The one of Adele went out because, I don't know, just the tones in the picture. She's wearing red. I think it looks really good on this particular layout. So we went ahead and chose Adele's photo. Now this little piece of cut apart right there, it says Rainbow of Possibilities. That is going to serve as my title. I will go ahead and fussy cut that out here in just a little bit. Now I have to apologize for my voice. It sounds this is my sexy morning voice. How you doing? It's like 6 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and I woke up to some comments about, I can hear the noise in the background. That's when I was like, oops, I better redo this. So right here, I'm trying to figure out how I want the crochet thread to be through these tags. I thought I was gonna go ahead and do the loop-de-loo, but I went ahead and just changed my mind and just decided to thread them regularly. Some of them I doubled up, some of them I tripled up the crochet thread. So you can see some look thicker than the others. And here I'm just bending them over to the side. They're not going to stay that way on their own. I will have to end up reinforcing that with some art glitter glue. We're going to go ahead and commit to the placement of this photo and start building our clusters up. On this layout, basically, we have that line of tags, and basically all the clusters are going to be around the photo. I did choose this floral piece. Now this floral piece I had on a sticker sheet from the project pad, but then I found another one on the sticker sheet that came like in the collection. I ended up with, I thought I would love this for kids, particularly Riley and Riker, but I do love it. But I haven't really played with it a whole bunch, I don't think. So I did get a bunch of this collection. So anyway, I used one of the stickers from the project pad and one of the stickers from the sticker sheet that you could buy on its own. Here I'm going to go through the die cut pieces to see what I might like to do. These are actually little cameras I ended up fussy cutting out of a piece of paper a while ago, and I'm just going to kind of build some clusters with it. Those two cameras, they're going to go layered up on top of each other. I will change my mind about that here in just a second. I also wanted to make sure I had a little piece for journaling so that Brandy can write something on here if she wants to. This is a layout that will go to Brandy because it's a photo of Adele. I don't know. I don't know if she actually even writes on her layout, but I try to leave her a little space in case she wants to, because I know she does like to write. In fact, Brandy has a blog. It's kind of particular to young families. I'll try to leave a link to it down below if I remember to do so. Anyways, I did leave her space for journaling. I went ahead and popped up the title and also those cameras up on some foam tape. And I'm going to go ahead and use some more gold. In that rainbow paper, one of the colors in the rainbow is not a color. Well, I mean, I guess it's a color. It's a gold foiling. So I wanted to pull in a little bit more gold. I found these Heidi Swap pieces, and I did have a couple dots left on there, and that star, and also that geotag. I went ahead and put those down around the page. And of course, more gold is more gold. I am going to end up pulling out the Heidi Swap Color Shine in gold and splattering that down around the page as well. On this geotag, I was being really particular about making sure the color of the border of that journaling spot was right in the center of the circle in the geotag. I don't know why. I've been going through this thing where it really bothers me if there's like a line in between, like the circle of an A or G or whatever. It just has been bothering me lately. It's probably something that will pass. I'll end up getting over it, I'm sure. All right, guys, after I do the Heidi Swap Color Shine in Gold, that's all I'm going to do to this layout. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.